man, you know what I'm saying, back, to just bring that motivation and inspiration, because that's what we do over here. I was on earlier, and I was told, people couldn't hear what I was saying. So hopefully, y'all can hear me now, and hopefully it's working how it's supposed to work. One thing I will say is just keep on going no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep trying. You can't give up on yourself. You can't give up at all. I mean, though, sometimes giving up is one of the easiest things that people can do. You shouldn't give up. Thanks, Dusty. I appreciate you. Hey, Dusty, if you ain't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe, man. Motivational speaker. I've been doing this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Been doing this for over 10 years. I like to motivate, inspire people. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with all the effort I've put into this, sometimes I feel like the support I want, I appreciate you, thank you. The support I want, I don't really get like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's beyond me. I do it for the people. Maybe it's the reach, I don't know. But I got like over 36,000 videos on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Mostly shorts, because I did like the long video content, and I felt like it wasn't really going how I wanted to go. And I was usually copying the script and doing what other people were doing. Everybody was doing thumbnails and putting out stuff, and I thought that was the way to go. But then I learned I can't do what I'm doing like everybody else. I gotta be my own person. You know what I'm saying? I think, when you make up your mind to be who you want to be in this world, it is not easy, because now you got to deal with the challenges that come with choosing to believe what you believe. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people aren't going to be there for you. And I've learned that it's not always about the people, it's about you. So that's something that keeps me going. You know what I'm saying? Whether if I get the likes or not, I believe in putting out a good message. I believe in inspiring people. I believe in going after better for myself and pushing other people to go for better. So I gotta keep going. If I quit, it's not gonna help me. If I quit, ain't nobody gonna say, I got you, I'll save you. The way the world's moving, people don't even be caring about people like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people that you call your friends don't even got your back like that. I be seeing people I've known for years, people I've even helped out. You know what I'm saying? I've looked out for people I've given money to. I've been like, here, this, that I ain't even asked for nothing in return. But when it comes to me putting out my message, when it comes to me chasing and being who I want to be, that support don't come back. You know what I'm saying? And the way the world works, man, everybody needs support. Everybody needs support in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? If people made up their mind today to stop supporting the next person, everybody gonna feel it. Everybody gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's good to support people. It's good to, do things that push you to be who you want to be in this world. And yeah, it's gonna be difficult. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. But I feel like you should never stop. You got to keep on going, man. You got to be your number one cheerleader out here nowadays, because people ain't really going to cheer you on like that, man. A lot of people are worried about themselves. A lot of people are worried about self in today's world. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to meet good people at times. It's hard to see people who genuinely just want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? Like people who actually rooting for you, like, I like this person. I want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? There's people I've known for years that don't support or push me like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've had to learn just to be like, you know what? It just comes with that. But for me, I got to keep on going. Like, I'd rather know that, as you right, Dusty, it ain't the same, man. That's why when you meet good people, you got to hang on to those good people. It's getting harder. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Samuel King? Thank you for being on here with me, man. What's up? When you meet good people, hold on to them. A lot of people take things for granted nowadays. It's like people want you to be nasty. People want you to be mean. People want you to be gangster. I'm not a gangster. I'm a simple civilian, a normal person that just wants to live life and be happy. I don't want to see somebody hurt nobody. I don't want to see nobody get shot. I don't want to see people get hurt. I don't want to promote violence in my society. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't born to be hard and tough. I'm simple. You know what I'm saying? I'm a simple man. I like normal things. I like beautiful people. And you could be a beautiful person, whether if you're a male or a female. It don't matter. I'm not talking about looks. I'm talking about character. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look at. Nowadays, it's hard to meet good people. Nowadays, it's hard to meet people that, that people will watch you self-destruct and laugh. People will watch you self-destruct and not even say, be careful. So you gotta be strong out here nowadays, man. And the cold truth is like, you see all this stuff going around whereby people are almost getting silenced for speaking their truth. People, it's hard for people to even say the truth anymore. People scared. People like, man, I don't want to say nothing because I want to save my money. I want to make sure I can survive. I don't want to be a target. Man, sometimes, man, you can't let what's happening around you stop you from being who you are and who you want to be. And for me, man, that's what I do. So every day I push, and I gotta keep on pushing, and that's the main thing for this message today. Keep on going. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep on going, man. Look, sometimes I see even my own family don't be supporting me the way I feel like I should be supported from them. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. It's okay. It comes with it. People, everybody's in their own world. Everybody's focusing on different things. The world ain't what it used to be. It is not what it used to be. Hey, Dusty, thank you for that. The world is not what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to hang on. You really, man, in today's time, you have to hang on. Because if you do not hang on, oh my gosh, I feel bad for you. If you do not hang on, if you're not strong for yourself in today's times, you will easily fall. I see 10 people in here. If you're not following D-Man, make sure you follow D-Man. Because I spit that fire. I bring that motivation. I speak from my heart. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. I come real. And I think you have to be real. If you can't be, and you copying and you trying to be like everybody else, how does that help you? You know what I'm saying? How will you be different if you're doing what everybody else does? How will you stand out if you're like everybody else? I don't want to be like everybody else. I want to be myself. I want to believe what I want to believe in. And the funny thing, look, and this is some real talk. I'm a black male in America. So being a black male in America, I have to work 20 times as hard, 30 times as hard in today's time to get things that other people who might not look like me might get easily. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the truth. There's a lot of, and I go out there, I motivate people. I go out there and I do interviews. One time I interviewed this woman, the Spanish thing. She said, oh man, you're really doing something good. And I know it's going to be for you because you're a black man. And that's the truth. It's the truth. I feel like if I was white, I have a different type of support. Hey, and that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But I go beyond color. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a person first. It's not about what my skin is. It's not about how I look. It's about how I come. You know what I'm saying? People don't like being authentic no more. People don't like being sincere anymore. Where did all that go to? You know what I'm saying? I like sincere people. I like people with good spirits. You know what I'm saying? I like people that want to add to others and not take away. That's what we need. We need more of that. Cause it's like when you look at social media and you see the things that they're showing on social media nowadays, it's stuff that can make you angry. It's stuff that'll make you want to fight. When you look at social media, you see things that, you know what I'm saying, can almost incite violence. And that's not the way. We don't need no more violence. There's people dying in different parts of the world every day. There's different types of wars going on every day. We don't need that, man. I wish people just learn how to come together. And I don't know. I'm not trying to be Mr. Freedom Speak. This is just the truth. This is my heart. Because at the end of the day, we all human beings. We all have issues. We all have problems. Everybody's battling and going through something. And that's just the truth. I don't care how you look. I don't care how much money you got. I don't care how big your house is. Everybody going through something in this world. It's hard out here for people. Everybody don't have what the next person has. You know what I'm saying? But one thing that I've had to learn is to find happiness within myself. Let me tell you what happened to me today. I was driving, going to another part of the town. And as I'm driving, the next thing you know, my car starts swerving. I'm like, oh, snap. What's going on with my car? Oh, snap. It's swerving. So I ended up finding out that my tire was flat. I didn't even know my tire was flat. And then I just went to the shop and I just spent a lot of money fixing. I ended up getting 3 new tires. I had to fix the axle. I just did all this right now. Maybe a couple minutes ago, I'm just leaving the shop. But you know what? Instead of me being angry and upset, oh man, my tire got messed up. I'm frustrated. I don't like the fact that my tire got messed up. I chose to be grateful. I'm like, thank God I ain't get messed up. Thank God I ain't get hurt. Thank God I ain't caused no accident. You know what I'm saying? Because it's deeper than that. You know, and I end up spending the money. In the back of my mind, I'm like, dang, do I really? I spent $1,000 today, over $1,000 today. In the back of my mind, I was like, dang, do I want to spend $1,000? Because the dude was telling me you're going to need 3 tires, you know? I was like, 3 tires? I was like, maybe I can just get one now because one of my tires was messed up and I go to a used shop and get like the other 3 used, you know? That's what but I was like, you know what? Sometimes when you try to be cheap as a person, let me tell you what happens. When you try to be cheap, sometimes you end up putting yourself in predicaments that, you know, can lead to something worse. Because instead of you spending money and taking care of the issue, in the person's mind, they're like, nah, I'm going to be cheap. Let me just buy something that's not that expensive. You know what I'm saying? But when you go the cheap route, that cheap thing might have problems. And then the next thing you know, you got to spend way more money than you would have probably spent if you would have brought it new. Or if you would have taken the time to spend the right amount of money on something that you know you had to do. So instead of me being upset about the fact that my tire was messed up and I had to do all this work, something I thought was just going to be maybe $100, end up being $1,000 for everything I end up doing. What's up, Brazil? Shout out to Brazil. I just say, you know what? I'm not going to be frustrated. I'm going to be grateful because at least I have the money to do it. I work hard every day. I I got to work. If I don't work, ain't nobody going to say me, man. And I be trying to put out positivity. I be trying to put out good things in the world every day. You know what I'm saying? And the world don't stop for me. You gotta keep on going. That's just how it works, man. If you do not keep on going, shoot, it's gonna be hard for you. It's gonna be tough. And I don't want you to fall. I don't want you to fail. I don't want you to be stuck. I want you to keep on going. I want you to get back up and say, you know what? Through everything that I deal with, I'm going to maintain. Through everything that I go through, I'm going to pick myself up and continue trying. I want you to conquer. I want you to triumph in everything you do. That's how you win. You got to push yourself to win. You know what I'm saying? If you're not pushing yourself to win, how do you win? It becomes harder when you're not pushing yourself to win. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm going to push myself to win. I'm going to push myself to go hard every day. The world ain't getting easier. You got to keep going out here. I'm trying to tell you, if you stop, it gets harder for you to get back up at times. If you stop, ain't nobody going to come out there and save you like that because the next person is worried about themselves. You know what I'm saying? People ain't really worried about you like that, and that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you start to not pay attention to certain individuals or people, good or bad, whatever the case may be, you miss out on certain things that may come with that person. You know what I'm saying? And that's not good because you just never know who you could be watching. You never know who you could be talking to. You never know who can impact or change your life or change the world or bring change to the world. But when we feel like, man, forget this person, I'm not going to help this person, I'm not going to support this person, and we turn a cold shoulder on people, how do you win? How do you want to receive blessings when the same type of blessings you want to receive, you're not even willing to do it for the next person? How? It becomes harder. You know what I'm saying? It becomes more difficult. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep on going. Look. When it comes to D-Man, let me tell you something, man. When it comes to D-Man, baby, D-Man gonna keep on going. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it work. D-Man, I can't quit. I can't give up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the type of person that gives up. I don't do stuff like that. I like to continue. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep my head up. No matter how hard it gets, I like to keep on pushing. Yeah. Because the more I push, I feel like the closer I get to the things I want. I feel like the more I go hard, the closer I get to succeeding. You know what I'm saying? I've come too far to quit. I've come too far to give up. I've come too far to stop. And I feel like you have too. If you know you're doing something and you put effort into it, or you try to find a way to survive and keep on going, you should not give up on you or the things you got going on for yourself. Real talk. You shouldn't. You should never give up. I feel like giving up is one of the easiest things to do. Like me, I'd rather go through the hardships. I'd rather go through the tough times. I'd rather strain myself now to push myself towards the person I want to be in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather go through the things that are difficult to be who I want to be in this world than forfeit that to like do what other people want me to do or join or please people just to please them. I'm not about that. It ain't about that. Like, I feel like you gotta be real to yourself. It starts with you. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, man. Doing this motivational speaking, it pushed me to move all the way to California. I said, you know what? I need to go to a whole nother city. I want to do something different. I'm originally from DC, born and raised. But I told myself, you know what? I want to push myself. And it's been a challenge out here too, because I'm in a whole new place where I don't know people like that. I got to start from scratch. I'm building. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't allow that to deter me. In the process of me leaving home, or what I knew was home, I had people in my ear. Well, don't go. What happened if things go bad out there? What happened if your car break down? What happened if you go through this and you go through that? I couldn't listen to that. I had to trust me. I had to trust my heart. You know what I'm saying? And when I trusted my heart, I got the results that came with trusting my heart. So that's just something that I'm going to continue doing. I'm going to always trust my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give up. Even when it gets difficult, I'm not going to quit. Even when things ain't going the way I wanted to go, I'm not going to quit. Whether if there's people looking at what I'm doing or not, I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep on going, because at the end of the day, life don't stop for me and life don't stop for you either. And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. You got to look, nowadays, you got to have the spirit of a lion out here. You know what I'm saying? You can't quit. It's easy to give up. It's easy to stop. It's easy to run away from challenges, man. Over here, we not here to run away from anything. We're here to face it. We're here to deal with the challenges head on. We're here to, make sure that we're on top of the things that we got to be on top of, and we find ways to keep on pushing and making it work. You know what I'm saying? And you can be real to yourself. You can be real to the things you believe. And I feel like when you real to yourself and the things you believe, I think that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to copy what other people are doing. You don't have to be the next person. You can be you and feel comfortable in your own shoes, man. Another thing I'm learning is not a competition out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people try to make things about being a competition. It's not a competition. I'm not here to compete with nobody, man. I'm just here to be myself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep on being myself. That's all I can do. I'm gonna keep on being myself. I enjoy being myself. I enjoy being real to myself. And I'm gonna stay being real to myself through everything that I go through. Whether if it's things I like or not, I'm gonna stay true to me. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something, man. People come and go. People will rock with you for a little bit, and then people will move on. You know what I'm saying? So if I know people come and go, and people can leave and walk out of my life at any time, I gotta be strong for me. I gotta keep going for me. I can't give up at all. You know what I'm saying? I got to carry through all the hardships. I got to carry on through all the difficulties, man. You know what I'm saying? And it don't stop. Life is always going to be filled with challenges, man. It's always going to be filled with challenges. But you know what? That don't mean that you have to give up. That don't mean that you have to stop. That doesn't mean that you have to quit. Yeah! Because over here, let me tell you something. We don't quit. There's no quitting here. If you quit, Sally Sue is not going to save you. If you quit, your cousin ain't coming to pick you up. So why quit on you? Were you born to continue, or you was born to quit? Me, I wasn't born to quit. So I'm not going to quit. Yeah. I'm not going to quit. I was born to go hard. I was born to go in. I was born to do the things that make me feel good as a person. I was born to be myself. So I'm going to keep going for myself. I'm not going to try to compete with the next person. I can't compete with you. You know why I can't compete with you? Because I'm not you. I can't compete with you because I don't have what you got and you don't have what I got. You know what I'm saying? I can't compete with the next person because all fingers aren't equal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have the same background. Everybody wasn't born living a particular way or coming from this type of, you know what I'm saying? So all I know is that I got to keep on going. Whether if things happen how I wanted to go or not, I'm going to keep on going. What's up, D-Lo? Or whatever, no matter what happens, I'm going to keep on striving. That's all I can do. I can't give up. You can't, look, man, life, man, I know it's tough. I know it's tough. But look, you can make it beautiful. And I think that's what helps me in my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, things get tough, but I still choose to make life beautiful. I still choose to say, you know what? No matter how hard things may be, whether if things go how I wanted to go or not, I still choose to be a beautiful person. I still choose to smile. You know what I'm saying? And that's priceless. You can't buy that. You can't fake that. You can't fake being happy. Because no matter how much you try to fake it, it's eventually going to show that you're not happy. You know what I'm saying? And people be able to call it out. People be able to pick it out. So for me, I'd rather be glad than sad. I'd rather stay encouraged than be mad at a situation or be upset because certain things ain't going how I wanted to go or looking how I wanted to look. You know, it doesn't help me when I'm not being true to me. It doesn't help me when I'm trying to be something that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. Because the thing is, sometimes, look, if you don't learn how to trust your own process or do the things that work for you, oh man, you can mess up. Because what works for the next person might not be what you're meant to do. I've learned that I got to trust my own process. I've learned that I got to do what works for me. I've learned that I got to learn how to build the confidence within myself to appreciate and understand what I have going on. And not let someone else's successes or someone else's story deter me from my own. You have to, just keep moving. No matter how much it feels like it's unbearable to do at times. Keep moving. Keep striving. Keep trying. Keep going. Because when you keep on going, you're doing things that lead to more possibilities for a better shot at life, for a better opportunity. But if you quit, how do you get closer to the things you want? If you quit, how do you get closer to success? If you quit, how do you make the progress that you want to see yourself make in life? You should not quit at all. You got to keep on going. You got to continue trying. That's just how it works. So for me, I can't give up. I'm not going to give up. Giving up don't live here at all. I'm going to maintain. I'm going to try my best. I'm going to find a way to keep it going no matter what. I don't care how difficult it gets. Because it could get real difficult at times. You know what I'm saying? It gets very hard. But I'm not going to let how hard it gets deter me from pushing for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on moving. I'm going to keep on finding ways to succeed in life. Yeah. Because that's what it's all about. Let me tell you something, man. We were made to succeed. We weren't made to quit. We weren't made to give up. We were not made to stop. We weren't made to be weak. We were made to be strong. We were made to go hard. We were made to do whatever we gotta do to keep it moving and pushing in life. I don't care how hard it gets. You better keep on going. You better not stop. You better not quit. People want to see you quit. People want to see you defeated. People want to see you angry. People want to see you give up because a lot of people are giving up. What's up, Masara? A lot of people are stopping. A lot of people are choosing to run away from, the challenges. But over here, man, we ain't gonna run away, man. We gonna keep on going. We gonna keep on trying, man. There's no stopping over here, man. You gotta keep on trying and going for what you believe, man. You can't stop. You can't have a weak spirit out here, man. People want to see you have a weak spirit. You can't be weak. You gotta be tough. What's up, Mojo? You gotta be strong. You gotta be strong for you at all times. If you're not strong for yourself, who gonna be strong for you? Ain't nobody gonna be strong for you if you ain't strong for yourself, so you gotta be strong for yourself. You gotta keep on moving even when it's hard. You gotta keep on striving even when it feel like you can't strive no more. You gotta keep on going, man. This world getting colder. I'm trying to tell people don't care like that no more. But just because other people don't care about you and what you got going on don't mean that you gotta stop caring about what you got going on. Just because people aren't there to support you like that don't mean you gotta stop supporting you. You should never stop supporting you. You gotta keep on going. That's just how it works. That's what's got me thus far. I choose to continue. I choose to strive. I choose not to stop. If I stop, ain't nobody's mother, sister, brother, auntie, grandma, cousin, baby, niece, nephew gonna come save me. They're not. Thank you, Mojo. You're great too. Ain't nobody gonna save me. Huh? Other than Jesus Christ. Ain't nobody gonna save me. So I gotta save myself. Ain't nobody gonna save you. So you gotta save yourself. That's just how it works out here, buddy. If you choose to be soft and weak, and people are gonna crumble all over you. People are gonna want to eat you up like you're a piece of chicken. There is no giving up out here. We are here to get it, baby. You gotta get it. You gotta be brave. You have to be bold out here. Look, if you're not bold out here, what do you have? You have to be bold. That's what helps me in my journey. I choose to be bold. I choose not to care about what people think. I choose to keep on going even when it gets tough. You got to keep on going, buddy. You never give up. People want you to give up. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Look, people want to see you quit. They want to see you stop. People are ready to laugh at you. People are ready to see you go down. But you shouldn't go down. You shouldn't go down because the next person want to see you down. In fact, that should be a reason for you to continue moving. Ouch. That should be a reason for you to continue going in life. So over here, let me tell you something. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep on going, man. Because that's the way forward. That's what we believe in. We believe in maintaining. We believe in pushing forward. We believe in not stopping. We believe in making progress. Because the thing is, look, if you can continue making progress for yourself, buddy, that means you're doing something. If you can continue moving forward in your journey, that means you are not letting up. You should never let up. You should never give up. You should never quit on yourself. See, one of the biggest things you can ever do is continue. One of the best things you can ever do is continue moving forward, no matter what. I love that. You gotta believe. Thanks, Mojo. You gotta believe. If you do not believe in yourself, oh my God, that's the easiest way to fail. I can get on here and show my face and be like this because I believe in myself. It's not about how I look. It's about what I'm doing. It's about what I'm saying. It's about the content. It's about the value that I'm bringing to you, buddy. Believe in yourself even when you feel like no one else does. Because when you start to believe in yourself, that's how people will want to believe in you, because they see that you believe in yourself. You push them to want to believe in themselves because the belief you have within is so great. The belief you have within is so strong. You know what I'm saying? That's the way forward. See, when it comes to D-Man, look, D-Man is not a quitter. D-Man does not give up so easily, you know? Because it's so easy to stop. It's easy. Anybody can do something and say, I'm done. I'm stopping. No more. It's so tough. Yeah, Mojo, I'll say a prayer. I say a prayer now, bro, or fam. Dear Lord, I pray that you help us. May you guide us. May you give us the strength. May you direct us in everything we doing, Lord. And I pray that people that we do not lead in our lives, Lord, may you remove them for our lives. I pray that, God, the people that we need in our lives, may you bring them to our lives, Lord. May you direct us. May you guide us in terms of the way we want to be and the success that we want to see. May your will be done in our life at the end of the day, even though there's things that we may want for ourselves. And no matter how hard it gets and no matter how tough it gets, Lord, may you give us the strength to continue pushing and moving. You know what I'm saying? Because, look, you got to have the strength to continue moving nowadays. And, man, look, people aren't going to save you, man. People, they're waiting for your downfall. Everybody who say they're your friend is not your friend. But that does not mean you got to stop moving and pushing for yourself. That does not mean that you got to give up because things aren't going how you want it to go. I'll never tell you to give up. I will always tell you to push and strive for yourself. I'll always tell you to maintain for yourself. I will always tell you to get back up even when you feel like you don't want to get back up. So that's one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to keep on getting back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep on pushing. I'm going to keep on just doing the things that, you know what I'm saying, motivate me to want to continue in my life. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's just what helped me go. That's what helps me. Real talk. If you tune into what I did today, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? This what we doing. You know what I'm saying? We doing it how we want to do it, man. I do motivation. I'm a motivational speaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to inspire my people. You know, my pleasure, Mojo. My pleasure, Mojo. Also, if you have a topic you want me to speak on, I'll speak on it too. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, we got to grow together. We got to build together. That's how it works, man. Look, I can't do it without you. I can't do it without real support. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do another live. Usually I drop a lot of content. You know what I'm saying? I got over like 36,000 videos on my YouTube channel. I go hard. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just stick around, sub, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do another live.